What's up guys, Evil Rawz here. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial because I've had a few people ask me how to do this and there's been no tutorials on Evil, so I thought I'd start. I'm going to teach you how to make this sort of 2D explosion looking thing which is on my background. So open Photoshop. To start with, I'm just going to make a new canvas. Make it 1200 in width and 1000 in height. You want to bring a ruler. If you haven't got rulers, click Command or Control R, and you can drag one out just so it snaps to the middle. If you want to do it a different way, make sure it is dead in the middle. You can go to View, New Guide, Vertical, and 50%, and that will bring one exact to the middle. Right, next, what you want to do, make a new layer, get your pen tool, and hold shift so that makes a dead straight line. I'm just going to make a shape a bit like this. Right click, make selection, and I'm going to make it, this blue, so the code is there if you need it, and then just fill that. Control D to deselect. And then I'm just going to go to fit screen, no, proper size, so Command or Control 1. So next you want to use your polygon lasso tool just to make a few shapes. In this main shape, and I'm just going to get the burn tool, range on highlights, exposure on 50. I'm just going to brush over that so that's not too strong. Try to do it in one full brush, and then just go around the edges again to make it a bit darker. Next, what you want to do is get your polygon lasso tool again, and this time start from this side. Just make some random shapes. And then you want to go to your dodge tool and do the same. Just colour that in a little bit, fill that in. I'm just going to change this to mid-tones. Make that a bit brighter. And then I'm just going to add a few lines. So go to your line tool. Make it 0.5. Just going to use the stroke to a lighter blue of what I've already got. So I've already got one set. And from here, just drag out one there, one here, and a smaller one here. I'm just going to merge them three together by selecting the top one, holding shift and then clicking the bottom one, and then Command E to merge them. I'm going to right click and rasterize the type, and then I'm just going to get a very soft rubber out, just take away the edges, and the edges up here. You can leave it like that so it's sort of a nice brightish colour, or you can lower the opacity a bit. You can also change the blend mode. If you want to make it really bright, you can use colour dodge and colour dodge add, but I think I'm just going to stick with normal and bring the opacity down to about 55, and so that's your first one done. Now I'm just going to merge these two layers by again holding Command and clicking both at the same time. Command then E, and what you want to do now is you want to get your pen tool back out and make a new layer. Start from the same point and just overlap this bit. and make another shape pretty similar. Again, make selection. I'm just going to pick a bit of a lighter blue, like that. Fill it in. Actually, I'm just going to make that a little bit more bright. There we go. And then you can hide this if it makes it easier. And again, just go around with your polygon lasso tool, and you can vary it up. You can do the lighter highlights on the top and the dark ones on the bottom if you want. Take that off. Again, just make a couple shapes like that. I will do what I said and make it a bit lighter on the top. Some colours, if they're really already light, then it won't show much, but it will do something, but maybe not much. You can try changing it from midtones to highlights as well. Sometimes that will make a difference. And like here, you can't really see it. It hasn't really made much of a difference. So what you can do is just get the colour you measured up and just make it a little bit brighter, and then just fill it in. Oh, hold on. Make a new layer, fill it. So I'm just going to make that a little bit brighter. There we go. Hit Command D, and then what you want to do is, while you're on this top layer, well, hold Command and click the second layer, and then click Command, Shift and I to inverse the selection and just delete. So you've got the bottom one. Go to Polygon Lasso tool again, and you can just start making your shapes again. I'm just doing this really quickly because there's no need for me to make a really nice one right now, but and go to your burn tool, have it on highlights, and just darken it a little bit. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, and then just darken it a little bit. So then you've got this. Again, just go with the we'll make a new layer first and then make the lines. Just like this. And then I'm just going to bring that layer down, bring this layer down a bit. And again, merge all three of these layers and then rasterize it. Now get your soft rubber out again. Just take off the edges and the edges up here. With this you can make it even lighter if you want, or just keep it the same. I think I'm going to make it a little bit brighter. For this colour. And you can change this to make it look however you want. I'm just going to merge these two layers. Hold on. Yeah, merge all three of these layers, and you got these two. Now, if you want to, like, you can barely see the difference, maybe in the two colours. So on the first layer, you can just grab the burn tool and just go along the edge of it, so it just brings out a bit more depth in it and it looks like a shadow. I'm just gonna select both of these and click Command or Control G, which will group the two, and then duplicate the group by clicking Command J. Just go hide the first group, and then I'm just going to click Command E to merge it so it's one shape. And then from there you can duplicate this again, and you've got a copy of it, and you can just move it about like this, place it where you want, at what angle you want. So I'm just going to stick it there, make it a bit smaller. Like so. And obviously they look pretty similar. So I'm just going to, hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to click Command U and then change the hue of it so they're a bit brighter or a bit darker. It's up to you. So I'm just going to make it sort of that colour, just so they're a bit of a different shade. And then you can just group these two together, or first you can select this bottom layer again and again go along with the burn tool just to give it a little bit of depth, look like a shadow, and then group the two, Command E to merge, and then Control J to duplicate, and you can just drag it up like this, put it in position. You can do like that, and then Control J again, and just move it about. And this one I'm just going to make it a bit smaller, and maybe one more. Actually, I'm just going to duplicate this one and make this one, or keep this the same size, so it's a bit bigger than the one before. Scale it down a little bit, and yeah, you've got a sort of 2D abstract-ish looking explosion. And also what you can do to add sort of a bit of depth is find what layer's the bottom layer. Right, I'm just going to put this one to the top. So this one will be the bottom layer out of these two. So select this layer and again go along with the dodge tool just to give it a bit of depth so it looks a bit like a shadow. And you can do it over the other layers, I'm not going to now just for the sake of it being a tutorial, but yeah. It's pretty simple, quite easy to do, and yeah, let me